Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this channel, I just talk about the things that have been on my mind and basically anything that I read that I found interesting or any thought that, well, basically I've been thinking about. So today I just want to talk about this idea that I just came across in this book the book is called The Power of Starting Something Stupid. And it's actually amazing. I've been listening to it and reading it for a few weeks now, here and there. In the morning when I wake up, I just read a few pages and it just gets me going. And this concept that I want to talk about is the concept of doing the things that you are not ready to do. And this is one concept that really hits home for me because I tend to be the kind of person who really wants to be 100% prepared before doing something. And uh, this this mindset has caused me basically a lot of pain, to be honest, and has in a way prevented me from reaching my potential because what happens is that this perfection of trying to be the right amount of prepared uh, has actually held me back. So there are multiple reasons for that. The first one is I'm more likely to procrastinate. So the more I hold off on doing the thing that I want to be doing and that I don't think that I'm prepared for, the more basically I get anxious about it, and the more I procrastinate about it. I mean, that's a different topic to talk about, procrastination. And that's also something that I'm trying to overcome, and basically trying to put systems in place for myself to be able to overcome that. But anyway, just to get back to the point that I was trying to make, um, when it comes to doing the things that you don't think you're ready for, I mean, the two main reasons that I don't remember the name of the author, but anyway, in the book, uh, basically he gives two reasons that we should do things that we think we're not ready for, because the first one is maybe actually we're ready, it's just that we need to do it to realize that we're actually ready. You know, like we don't realize how much like the abilities that we have if we don't try out our limits. And if so he gives basically two case scenarios. So the first case scenario, if you do try something that you think you're not ready for and you actually manage to do it, then you realize that you have been holding yourself back and basically you were actually able to do it. And the second reason is if you do that thing that you don't think you're ready for, uh, then and then you're not able to actually succeed at it in a way, what happens is that you just learn about your limits, right? You learn that this is something that you need to practice on, and basically you just tested your limits, and it turned out that it was indeed a limit. But still, that gave you the courage, like basically you're building up the courage of doing the stuff that you don't think you're ready for. And basically by building up that courage, you're able to uh, increase your surface area of you know realizing how much you actually know and how much you're actually capable of, uh, by just exposing yourself to more uh, risk, or basically becoming more uh, accustomed to risk. And that's definitely something that has resonated a lot with me, and this is 100% something that I'm trying to do this year, because as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this year I really want to focus on my ability to take action, and basically I am committing to the mantra of having bias for action. And yeah, I just feel like when I heard about this in this book, I just feel like this is definitely something that has helped me back for a long time. And basically, this fear of failing, uh, it just gets worse the more you avoid it. So the more you confront it, like basically the more you confront the uncomfortable situation that you are put in whenever you you do something that you don't think you're ready for, then you build resilience. And basically, as most of the time you will fail probably, and but there are the times where you won't fail and you will be surprised at how much you actually are capable of. And those instances are the ones that will propel you, basically propel your confidence in your abilities and basically push you to take more risk. And that is definitely something that I've been working on uh, with myself. So the tendency is that I tend to like over prepare. For example, I think when I was a student and I was preparing for all of these tech interviews, I would try to push out as much as possible the interview date, and then put so much pressure on myself to try to get all of the interview questions on LeetCode right, etc. Put so much pressure on myself on preparing so much. But the thing is, what happened is that first of all, at the beginning, like I used to procrastinate a lot, and so it felt terrible having that much pressure on myself and that much expectations, like of doing 3 LeetCode questions per day, and I don't know how much I had planned for, to be honest. But it would just demotivate me, and then I would try to remember the questions by heart instead of trying to use my logic and basically be prepared to think through the logic. And then I would feel bad by not going as fast whenever I was facing a hard question, and it was very demoralizing. And at some point I just, at some point after, practicing enough, uh, I just became way too anxious because I was trying to remember the questions that I had done, to remember the reasoning instead of letting myself, whenever, for example, whenever I had an interview, letting myself think in the moment and trust in my abilities to solve that interview question. I would try to remember if I like the interview question happened to be something that I have come across, or I've come across something similar, like my anxiety would just basically shoot up, and basically I would become more anxious than if I had seen a question that I've never dealt with, because I would try to remember the solution that I had come up with, I don't know when, and then I would feel bad about not remembering that. And anyway, like the recruiters or basically the interviewers didn't care about uh, having just the final solution just like splurted out. They would rather see you reason through a problem than just code the perfect solution to the problem in its most optimal form. And yeah, I just felt like I would just get super anxious and uh, not be able to reason because I didn't trust in my ability to reason through a problem. And I'm definitely improving on that. And like, I think at this point, if I were to interview, anyway, I'm trying to basically be more calm and trust my abilities. So I don't think that would be an issue today. Well, I don't know. I have not interviewed in a while, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, just get out of your comfort zone. I mean, this is I'm telling you this, but I'm mostly telling it to myself, because this is definitely something that I need to hear and basically incorporate into my life. Like I need to hear it so much that it becomes by a default mindset, and basically it gets incorporated into my blood or my thinking by default. And yeah, this is just an idea that I think is really, really impactful. And the earlier I'm able to embrace it, I think the more I'll be able to accomplish the things that I would like to accomplish. And so, yeah, I definitely recommend reading the book The Power of Starting Something Stupid. It's really amazing, and I couldn't recommend it less. It's just so mind-blowing to basically read this book, because it's just so inspiring, and uh, it actually is one of the reasons that I'm, trying to publish consistently on this channel, just to get myself unstuck and basically take action rather than worrying about having the perfect kind of videos, and basically having everything planned out and all of that stuff. I just want to make it lightweight and just get myself into the habit of doing and overcoming the discomfort of not being good enough, and the video quality not being as good as my favorite YouTubers, but that's okay, because the more I learn to be uncomfortable in these situations, the faster I'll be able to grow. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. As you can see, I have my orange glasses on again today, so it's almost midnight, so I'm gonna head to sleep right now. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and that this was of some sort of help to you. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic rest of day, rest of night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. And I hope to see you in the next one. And you can click here to watch my latest video, and you can go ahead and subscribe below and drop some comments, to tell me what I should ramble on about, or some book recommendations that you might have. And if you like the video, you can click on the like button also. So yeah, you can subscribe down below if you would like to see more videos of me rambling on about something that I just read or something that I just talked about. And yeah, as I mentioned, you can click here to watch my latest video. Until next time, bye bye!